Hello and welcome to the Tech Creatic YouTube channel.
Today we discuss best laptops for students. A laptop is as essential as textbooks and a school ID, and not just for taking notes and writing papers. It also needs to handle your extracurricular activities, from streaming movies and music to keeping up with your social networks, posting photos, gaming, and video chatting with the friends back home. With more colleges and universities mixing on campus and remote learning, a laptop you can use wherever you are is essential. A college laptop must also respect your budget, while lasting through 4 years of undergrad and maybe a year or two of grad school. Lucky for you, we've collected our favorites from recent reviews. Notebooks that not only fit the above criteria but, for the most part, are priced under $1,000, so they won't replace tuition as the biggest threat to your bank account. Check them out, then keep reading to learn the details of what to look for while shopping. Top 3 best laptops for students of 2022 you can buy today. Number 3. Apple MacBook Air M1 Laptop. Apple's MacBook Air has been a known quantity for years, a favorite among super-thin ultra-portables, but one that received only occasional, modest updates. We like the model updated in early 2020, but its keyboard improvements aside, it was not a transformative addition. The MacBook Air's performance has always remained secondary to its price and size, but that paradigm has shifted with the introduction of Apple's own M1 processor. Alongside its new Big Sur OS update, Apple dropped its long-running use of Intel processors for this homegrown silicon solution, and in doing so, infused the MacBook Air with new life, while maintaining its fanless design. The MacBook Air launches alongside a new 13-inch MacBook Pro and Mac Mini, also running on the M1 System-on-a-Chip (SoC). All are impressive, but the improvement to the MacBook Air impresses most. At $999, as tested, it's the best value among Mac laptops, especially when combined with its nearly 30-hour battery life and premium super slim build. Eclipsing its predecessors, the M1-based MacBook is our top-pick Apple laptop for 2020. All of that is to say, the MacBook Air remains one of the most luxe portable builds of any kind. In addition, the Touch ID sensor in the top right corner of the keyboard allows you to power on the laptop and sign in with your fingerprint, putting the need for passwords on the back burner. Next up is the display, also as brilliant as ever. Apple's 13.3-inch Retina display is once again utilized here, delivering 2,560 by 1,600 pixels in a 16:10 aspect ratio. This is non-trivially higher than the Full HD 920 by 1080 pixel resolution that's common on most mainstream laptops, but still well short of 4K. Finally, we come to the supplementary features and ports. The MacBook Air includes a front-facing 720p webcam, more important than ever in this era of remote work, as well as support for Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth. Both of these USB-C ports are at least versatile, each supporting Thunderbolt 3, charging, and video out, DisplayPort. The new M1-based MacBook Air is simply an amazing laptop. The build quality is among the best. It is best option for students' laptop at this time. Number 2. Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i Laptop. As capable as it is affordable, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i 14 as tested sets the standard for 2-in-1 convertible laptops. It's got the basics covered: a 14-inch screen, your choice of Intel or AMD processors, and a well-crafted 360-degree hinge that lets you prop it on a desk like a tent or an easel or flip it into tablet mode. At reassuring build quality and a low price, and you get an Editor's Choice Award winner for Best Mid-Range Convertible Laptop. The laptop reviewed here belongs to a sensible middle ground of Lenovo 2-in-1s that bear the Flex moniker. They're available in multiple screen sizes from 11 to 15 inches, but the 14-inch IdeaPad Flex 5i is arguably the sweetest spot. It's not bulky, which means you can hold the laptop in one hand and rotate the screen or tap on it with your other hand. It's a latest generation Intel Core i5-1135G7 CPU, 16 gigabytes of memory, and a 512 gigabytes solid-state drive. Those are generous RAM and storage amounts for the price. Other configurations include Core i3 or Core i7 processors, and various memory and storage options. There are also versions with 4th or 5th generation AMD Ryzen processors. The Flex 5 i14 isn't sleek though. It measures 0.8 by 12.7 by 8.6 inches, HWD, and weighs 3.3 pounds, which just barely qualifies it as an ultra-portable. It's a full HD, 920 by 1080 pixel panel with a 16:9 aspect ratio, which puts it right on the money for the capabilities we expect at this price point. It supports touch input via the optional Lenovo digital pen. Our configuration includes this digital stylus in the box, featuring 4,096 levels of pressure sensitivity, but lacking tilt detection. It's fine for jotting quick notes or rough sketches. The Flex 5 i14 screen does suffer a bit from low color accuracy and a relatively dim backlight. It's rated for 250 nits of brightness and just 45% of the NTSC color gamut. In our testing, the screen managed to display 64% of the sRGB gamut and topped out at 257 nits. At peak brightness, it's perfectly viewable in a daylight-lit room, but viewability drops off quickly as you reduce the brightness. HDMI port included on the Flex 5 i14's left edge. You'll find a power port, an HDMI 1.4b video output, a USB Type-C port, and an audio combo jack. The USB-C port can be used to charge the laptop, and Lenovo includes an AC adapter with a USB-C plug, rendering the dedicated power port an anachronism. It's nice to see support for the latest Wi-Fi 6, 802.11x, standard on the Flex 5 i14. Last year's model lacked it, and like Thunderbolt ports and Bluetooth 5.0 wireless connectivity also come standard. But there is no option to add an LTE or 5G modem. The Flex 5 i14's HD webcam offers predictably ho-hum video quality. With considerable graininess even in well-lit settings, it is an affordable price. Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5 i14 is a good choice for students. Number 1. MSI Modern 14 Laptop. When you're looking for a budget laptop, we define these as models under. You can't expect a magnesium-bodied slimline with all the latest mod cons. Instead, the aim is to compromise as little as possible. MSI's Modern 14 threads that needle, delivering a nice features in our test configuration for a highly affordable laptop. The Modern 14 looks pretty classy. It's nothing out of the ordinary, but the overall style is nice. It's simple. A charcoal metallic paint job covers the whole chassis, sparkling with just a little flair when it catches the light. The tight, compact design also helps the overall look. The Modern 14 measures 0.7 by 12.6 by 8.6 inches, HWD, and weighs 2.8 pounds. Speaking of the screen size, this 14-inch display features a full HD resolution, 1920 by 1080 pixels. The screen is not a standout, but it's clear and bright, so there's no room for complaints. The IPS panel has good off-axis viewing angles too. Next up, the keyboard. It's a serviceable typing experience. The key presses feel a bit soft, but you do get some tactile feedback, so it's not totally mushy overall. It's a pretty pleasant laptop to use and carry around. It's easy to tuck under your arm and fit in a bag, and its lightweight won't drag you down. Finally, the ports. The left side holds a USB Type-C port, an HDMI connection, and a microSD card slot. The right side is home to just 2 more USB 3.0 ports, but the total array of connections is more than enough for basic needs. The system packs an Intel Core i3-10110U processor, 8 GB of memory, and a 128 GB SSD. The processor is a humble 2-core, 4-thread chip that doesn't chew up much energy, but it should have enough pep for simple multitasking. That 128 GB of storage is definitely a bit restrictive. It is good battery life, 6 to 7 hours light use and medium brightness. If you're looking for an affordable everyday laptop that leans on the side of portability, reasonable connectivity, and overall comfort, The MSI Modern 14 balances all those items better than most budget machines we've seen. And it is one of best laptop for students. For more information, follow the links in the descriptions. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and like the videos.